All right, I've had a few people ask me a little bit about how big this Kodiak canvas tent is when it is not set up. A couple things to keep in mind. Number one, my truck's an 8-foot bed. The rails that attach to the bed top or bed rail are much shorter on the 6.5 foot than the 8-footer. So these are about 66 inches long in total. Pardon me, I got a bit of a cold here going today. The bows fold into 3. They're actually about 41 inches long. And then the bag for the tent itself, to be quite honest with you, is much bigger than it needs to be. I'll give you an idea. So that's about how big it is. We'll take just a real quick, easy measurement here. And it's about 30 inches long in total. So for those of you who are considering it, definitely it doesn't take up a whole lot of space in the bed of your truck. If you do have the 8-footer, these rails do actually have a separation point in them. You could take them down and make them smaller. I choose to leave them long because, quite frankly, it doesn't bother me to have something that's just a little over 5 feet long. So anyway, another quick element I'll show you. This is just something I've done. Might be tough to pick up on camera, but right there I've made a mark on my over-the-rail bed cover. This is where the back of that rail will sit. Now, the reason I went with over the rail is because it has its own clamps, and when I loosen them, I can actually slide that rail in underneath this seal and zip these back down tight. Now, once I do that, everything's in place. I don't need to mess with C-clamps. It's a super clean install. So anyway, that's about it for size. Weight, to be quite honest with you, this part's pretty heavy. This might be 20 or so. This piece, the bag itself, pretty light, maybe 5-6 pounds. I don't have a scale out here, otherwise I'd go nuts for you guys. But anyway, I hope that helps y'all if you're thinking about this tent. Again, I've got the 8-foot version, so a little bit more than the 6.5 foot, but definitely worth doing. Not too bad to store itself. If you've got questions, comments, hit like, subscribe, ask them. I usually try and get back to everybody pretty quickly. So appreciate y'all. Bye.